Welcome everyone to Digitest Online Training. I am by name Adebayo Oluwaseun. I am the convener of Digitest. So we are going to be talking about basic understanding and concepts of web hosting. Some of you, I know you are familiar with web hosting, websites, domain name. Now you want to briefly consider the main concept of web hosting. So here we have, it refers to a service that allows individual or organization to make their website accessible on the internet. That is just a basic definition of web hosting. And now that you're coming to learn web design, you need to understand what web hosting refers to. So we are talking about web hosting. Is like you as an individual, you want to rent a shop and you want to there are a lot of landlords in the community, in the area, the vicinity where you want to rent the shop. So you select your preferred landlord, maybe because of the location or because of other amenities that they provide. And when you secure that shop, it's just the same thing as you securing a web hosting. And inside the shop, you put in all your gadgets, what you are selling, the service you are representing will be stored inside that shop. So that when customer comes to you, they can come to your shop and access the service you are providing. The same thing is also applicable to web hosting. It refers to a service that allows individual, organization, to make their websites accessible on the internet. The major difference between a shop and the internet, a shop is just in a location, and when people need you, they will come to your address to access what you have to offer. But the internet now is just in the internet. It's just up there. And when people type in your domain into their browser, they are able to access what you have inside your website. So what makes that available? That when you enter digitest.com.ng and you're accessing all the information we have on Digitest, is what is the web hosting that makes that available. They actually provide the services that makes our domain name shows you what we have to offer. And that is also applicable to all the websites that you might come across on the internet. Once again, web hosting refers to service that allows individual organizations makes their website accessible. So what makes your website accessible on the internet is what is called what? Web hosting. So it involves storing website files. If you come to Digitest website, you see videos, you see pictures. So what is keeping that functional is web hosting. You see the database, all the informations of all the customers that have been coming to, that have been registering on our website is on the database. Another related data on specialized server that are connected to the internet. So when you create a website, it consists of various files such as HTML, CSS, image, videos, and other media. Those files need to be stored on a server that can be accessed by anyone who visits your website. So as you're about to design your own website, you need to understand the concepts of web hosting. And we have web hosting companies, web hosting providers. What is web hosting? Like I said earlier, what this web hosting company does is just to provide you a shop where you can store all your website information, so that when people log into your domain, it will just be bringing it out from and show them, okay, look at this one, this person is selling this person is offering this service. It will be showing them. So where those information are being kept, or the word is providing that avenue, is what's called what? Web hosting. So let's just look at here are some of the web hosting general something. The hosting provider. Providers are just like landlords. They have the house, they have the facility that you are looking for. You want to host your website, they have the server, they have every something. Okay, they will not lend a portion of that facility for you to host your website. You pay for that, they give you that portion of their server for you to host your website, and that is where all the information that your customer needs, that you are putting out to your customer, that is where they are being stored. That's where they are being kept. So choosing a web hosting provider, there are numerous, and like I said, they are like landlord. They offer different type of hosting plan. We'll still be talking that as we proceed in the class. So to meet your website requirement in terms of storage, bandwidth, performance, support, and other features. Then after that, another thing we'll be talking about is domain name. Domain name. When you're talking about domain name, is your address, your website address. Digitals.com.ng is our website domain. Like your shop now. Let's assume your shop is in Francisco or Ghana, maybe Accra, Ghana, and inside the Accra, Ghana, it will actually have an address, maybe number something GRA Road, Accra, Ghana. That may be your address where your shop is located. So when people are looking for you, they will just type in the address to their Google and it will lead them to their shop. So when you are talking about your domain name is your address on the internet. So anyone looking for you, they will type just the same way they will type in your physical address on Google Map that will lead them to a location. It's the same way people will type in their your domain name on the web, on their browser, that will lead them to your website, that will lead them to what you have to offer. So your domain name is your internet address. Let me use it that way. That customers, that people can use to locate you on the internet. There are a lot of informations on the internet, but what they will use to identify you or to locate you on the internet is your domain name. So a domain name is the address of your website on the internet. That is just it, as simple as ABC. So you can register a domain name separately, or sometimes they might include it in web hosting package. So it is important to choose a domain name that is unique and easy to remember, just depending on your choice or what you are trying to create on the internet. So let's just have a recap of what we have said so far. Web hosting, it allows you or individual organization to make your website accessible on the internet. They provide a storage where all your files, everything you are putting on the internet, like your Facebook now, you discover you upload your pictures, you upload your images, you upload those things. Where those things are being kept is with your web hosting company. The web hosting company that Facebook is using, that's where all those informations you are putting there, that's where they are being kept. They provide that environment, that something, make it possible. And the domain name is the address to locate those informations. If you want to go to Facebook, you type in facebook.com.ng. I'm sorry, facebook.com. It will take you to Facebook, Instagram, the same thing, or any website on the internet you might want to access. Is still the same procedure. So I'll see you in my next video.